Night rain slides down the glass, neon bleeds, soft ghosts of light. Quiet room, your laugh still rings. Cold hands trace dust on frames. You said, breathe here, stay in this moment. But my mind slipped back, broke us open. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow, yet I dragged old hurt through your door. Photographs shaking in my tired hands, you paid in silence, I never understood. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow. You sat, close your eyes far. Trembling breath held back each word. My fault, I fed the dark, past love names caught in mine. You beg, live now, let the scars rest. But I chased shadows, called it honest truth. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow. Still I let those ghosts say your name. Night rain blurred your leaving face. Empty doorways grew wide between us. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow. Under that fading street lamp, you whispered tired. Your soft breaking point cut through the fog. I reached for you, your hand felt colder. Love drowns when we worship our wounds. I heard it late, like far thunder. Our last chance slipped through my fingers. Now this room feels larger, less kind. Unreturned calls pulse on the floor. If I had spoken, named my fear, I would have held you longer awake. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow, but the past sits here in your chair. Faded light crawls slow across the wall. I waited, you didn't come back home. My fault hangs heavy in this quiet air. I never meant for yesterday to ruin tomorrow. If you hear this, know I finally let go. Night rain taps the cracked window. quiet room, cold hands on knees. Square floor holds our fading steps. Your soft laugh haunts the empty doorway. I see you, tired eyes in my memory. You carry ghosts I never tried burying. I'm sorry I made you bleed for battles you never chose. My past storms soaked through your skin. You try to hold my trembling breath. I'm sorry I made you bleed. Your suitcase brushed the worn door frame. You said I can't live this anymore. No rage, just a drained soft whisper, like fading light across our ruined walls. I see now, you were always breaking. You held my scars while your own open. I'm sorry I made you bleed for battles you never chose. My father's voice filled our small nights. You kept me warm through my cold hands. I'm sorry I made you bleed. Empty doorways echo what I never said. If I had spoken, you would still be here. Photographs shaking in my late night hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. My fault hangs heavy in the quiet. Too late to pull my shadows back. Now each fading light feels like you. Quiet rooms press years into my chest. Unreturned calls ring through my ribs. I still sit where you once stood. I'm sorry I made you bleed for battles you never chose. You patched the wounds I hid from myself. I would have held you longer, let go yesterday. But I stay chained to storms behind me. I'm sorry I made you bleed. I live with your silence. War is over. Night rain draws lines on the glass. Cold hands wrapped round an old mug. Your chair waits still in the dark. Fading light paints dust like ghosts. I hear your words in this quiet room. You said I was war, not the enemy. I never meant for you to bleed. made my ghost your quiet cage. Photographs shaking in my weak hands. I waited, you didn't come back. I never meant for you to bleed. You walked out under low gray skies. My breath broke at the open door. I whispered truths far too late. Each word fell flat on wet stone. You're tired, I said, more than your voice. You were done patching wounds you never owned. I never meant for you to bleed. My past spilled out on your soft days. Empty doorways echo with what I hear. If I had spoken, you'd sleep unscarred. I never meant for you to bleed. I'll read that letter I never sent. Lines blurring, swims like night rain. I carried the weight so you wouldn't, but I made you bear it anyway. My fault is carved in this silence. These quiet rooms know every failed prayer. Now I sit with the hurt I caused. I trace each choice like a fresh scar. Trembling breath counts what love could not. Some shadows are mine to hold alone. I never meant for you to bleed. Your gentle hands deserve clean dawn light. My ghost should fade, not stain your sky. If I had healed, you'd still be here. I wait for peace, not your return. I never meant for you to bleed. I never meant for you to bleed. I close my eyes, let the night forgive me. Streetlamp spills through the thin white shade. Shadows crawl across this warm floor. Cold coffee chills by the sink. Your photograph shakes in my hand. I hear our ghosts in the quiet room. Every unspoken word is breathing here. I would have held you longer if I had dropped my haunted path. If I had named each hidden wound. Night rain taps like what I never said. I would have held you longer. eyes went dark when I confessed. Old scars spilled out, cut your soft hands. Every talk turned into some minefield. You walked my storms, you never chose. You said my stories lived in your chest. My fault, I carved my hurt there. I would've held you longer if I had left those ghosts outside. If I had loved you, not my shame. Empty doorways echo your last soft words. I would've held you longer. You by the window, night rain falling. You're back to me, your shoulders tied. I'm not your past. You whispered breaking, though your love can't heal what it never broke. Oh, door closed slow, like a final breath. My trembling breath stayed trapped inside. Days unwind, threads pulling from our life. Quiet room shares secrets we once spoke. Photographs fading, but the ache stays. I waited, you didn't come back. I would've held you longer if I had bled truth, not excuses. If I had owned every cruel ghost. Fading light sinks, dust floats through silence. My fault, I made your bright heart colder. I would've held you longer. Now I love you only in this quiet regret. Now I love you only in this quiet regret. Now I love you only in this quiet regret. Cold hands rest on our old bench. Fading light stains the empty path. Leaves spin like words we never said. Your lost laugh haunts this quiet place. I held your gaze, but not your ghost. Your silence cut deep, deeper than truth. I don't wanna drown with you. Night rain falls where your shadow sat. Photograph shaking inside my chest. I waited, you didn't come back. I don't wanna drown with you. You lived where old wounds still bled. I walked soft through your broken rooms. Each step near you felt like glass. My fault, I thought love could heal. I held your storms, not your release. Your quiet rooms filled with past echoes. I don't wanna drown with you. Your past hung heavy on my breath. Empty doorways knew our names by heart. If I had spoken, held you longer, I don't wanna drown with you. Your tears fell soundless like worn snow. You looked away, the sky closed in. Some scars choose the way you walk. No, our love is a soft regret, not a cure. I loved you lost inside your past, until it was time to find myself. Now I trace where your hand once fit. Each step slower, the park grown strange. No anger left, just this quiet ache. Some hearts arrive too late to save. I don't wanna drown with you. Fading light falls over what we were. My trembling breath forgives what you hid. I carry your story, not your chains. I loved you enough to walk away. I don't wanna drown you with you. In the end, I leave you to your ghost. Night rain blurs the neon signs. Cold hands wrap around this chipped cup. Your chair waits in the quiet hall. Fading light crawls across my face. I hear you laugh in the stairwell shadows. Trembles like a name I never answered. I loved you enough to break you. Empty doorways hold the words I hid. Every photograph shaking in my hands. My fault was the ghosts I kept. I loved you enough to break you. You said I never really saw you, only someone gone through my hurt. I dragged old wounds into your arms. You bled for things you never did. You whispered you were drowning in my shadows. I watched, too scared to cut the past. I loved you enough to break you. Quiet rooms echo what I never spoke. You softly lost under night rain. If I had spoken, I'd hold you longer. I loved you enough to break you. The door clicks shut like a last breath. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. I waited, you didn't come back. Your love is cruel when it fears loss. My silence carved the space between us. Too late to ask you to stay. Now the storm is mine to carry. Your absence sits where your coat hung. I trace your name in window fall. Each letter falls like shattered glass. I loved you enough to break you. Night rain slows, but the ache remains. I see it last. You weren't my past. You were the life I never entered. I live with scars I gave us both. I loved you enough to break you. Loved you enough to break you. Tomorrow will dry the streets, not my hands. Night rain slides down the cafe glass. City lights smear like old photographs. Your face drips through the fading light. Cold hands wrap round a trembling breath. I spoke soft for ghosts that weren't mine. Every word a step on glass. I never learned to leave your shadows. Empty doorways watched us fall apart. You cried for someone I could not reach. My fault was loving what I couldn't say. I never learned to leave your shadows. You stared past me into some lost room. Eyes on storms I could not see. I waited while your silence filled walls. Unreturned calls rang through my chest. I kept saying sorry for unseen wounds. Every promise cut a little deeper. I never learned to leave your shadow. Our quiet rooms held too much past. Photographs photograph shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, I'd still lose you. I've never learned to leave your shadows. The night we broke, the city breathed on. Wet streets held us like a dim mirror. Your tears were for years before my name. Love can't rewrite yesterday, you whispered. I walked away with your weight inside. Too late to lay your history down. Home feels wider with your shape gone. Walls keep your soft laughing corners. I see how deep your storms once ran. I was drowning trying to pull you out. Night rain blurs the glass slow lines. Cold hands on this cracked white cup. Your chair stays bare in this dim room. Fading light crawls across your name. Every quiet breath feels borrowed from your goals. I kept them close, though they were never mine. I loved your shadow more than me. You shook when old songs filled the air. Photographs shaking, your eyes went dark. I took the blows meant for someone. I loved your shadow more than me. Close, your arms tremble. Your past pressed hard between our ribs. Each unreturned call lived in your voice. I waited inside storms you never named. Every quiet breath still belongs to your ghost. I wore their weight, though they were never mine. I loved your shadow more than me. You paced the room, naming old scars. Your hurt rose up, called out my faults. My fault was staying when I vanished. I loved your shadow more than me. Walls leaned in, thick with words unsaid. Your stories filled the bed, left no space. I traced your face, felt myself fade. I broke for you, not your past. Empty doorways learn the shape of goodbye. Keys on the counter, no note left. Quiet rooms rang with what I withheld. If I had spoken, would you hear? I was not the cure you wanted. I loved your shadow more than me. Fading light falls soft on what we were. I hope you find save us from your history. I loved your shadow more than me. Somewhere between storms, I finally step out alone. Night rain dries on the cracked street. Neon ghosts swim in shallow puddles. Cold hands trace our old cafe door. Your chair waits in the quiet room. I see photographs aching in the window glass. Every smile holds a shadow I ignore. I loved you enough to let go. Fading light on your tired face. My trembling breath could not reach you. Empty doorways learned our secret names. I loved you enough to let go. You held my past like thin smoke. You breathed it in without a word. My unreturned calls bruised your sleep. I lived in scars, not your touch. If I had spoken when you reached, maybe your soft heart stayed unbroken. I loved you enough to let go. Your night rain eyes would not blink. You stepped back, gave my ghost the street. I waited, you didn't come back. I loved you enough to let go. Your love was here, my mind was before. Lonely sleepers in a shared bed. You are not the war I fought. But love is cruel when it stays unfinished both. My fault hangs low in this gray dawn. I would have held you longer, now late. Now each quiet room says your name. Street lamps hum like the words I buried. I see the cost in every mirror. Some truths arrive when hearts are gone. I loved you enough to let go. Not enough to heal these old wounds. You loved the man standing before you. I live with a boy left behind. I walk on with your shadow beside me. I loved you enough to let go. and walk alone for. Night rain slides down the glass, cold hands rest on warm leather. Your perfume clings to this room, I hear your laugh in silence. I reach through fading light for your shadow. Every quiet wall answers back too late. I waited, you didn't come back. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. You ghosted where you once smiled. My fault hangs heavy in the dark. I waited, my hand, old wounds wrapped tight around your heart. Soft words hid scars I couldn't touch. I sank inside storms I couldn't calm. I reached through trembling breath for your shadow. Every quiet word felt between us too late. I waited, you didn't come back. Empty doorways filled with your own fear. I tried to fix what was never mine. If I had spoken, would you stay? Waited, you didn't come back. You cried to the dark, not me. Your past dragged us down like stone. I loved you through your storms, but I wasn't made your shelter. I would have held you longer, I swear. My silence cut deeper than your doubt. Now days blur, soft and colorless gray. I hold the man who couldn't save you. Love turned to ghost stories we repeat. I leave you with the hurt you carried. I waited, you didn't come back. First light crawls across this quiet floor. I set down the weight of your battles. I loved you beyond every breaking wave. I walk out still wanting your return. I waited, you didn't come back. I close the door gently and let us fade. tabs on my small window. Cold hands trace his worn photograph. Our smiles blur in the fading light. Quiet room holds what we won't say. I waited through unreturned calls and long silence. Thought time would mend what you still carry. I carry the wounds you left me. Your ghost sat between our words. Every kiss tasted like someone else. I held you close, still felt you drift. I carry the wounds you left me. You came back with storms in your eyes. Empty doorways knew your steps by heart. Soft glances filled with old unnamed pain. My fault, I tried to heal shadows. I waited through night rain and dim hours. Thought love could outlast the past way. I carry the wounds you left me. You loved me as if I were whole. Put glass in your gaze, cut deep. You whispered names I never knew. I carried you left me. I was broken before you ever came. Your voice shook like photographs shaking. Short words, but they split my chest. I'm not the one who broke you, yet I walk marked by your sorrow. Two lives tied by hurt, not healing. I left the photograph face down tonight. Streetlights bled gold in the night rain. Each step away felt slow, too late. Your shadow stayed, my hope finally left. I carry the wounds you left me. Not to blame you, just to breathe. Our love was a bandage on old scars. You didn't come back, I stopped waiting. In quiet rooms I forgive you softly. I carry the wounds you left me. In the fading light I learned to stay alone. Crack bench, cold hands by the pier. Fading light stains a quiet ways. Your face lies in the gray sky. Night wind tastes like your last word. I waited through each time, trembling breath held, hoping your ghosts would loosen their hold. I was never the thief, yet I lost what was never mine. Empty doorways still mouth your name. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I was never the thief. You curled small inside my arms, eyes far off, somewhere I could not reach. I traced scars I did not know. Your past bled through every soft touch. I waded through each storm, trembled in breath break, thinking love might hush the shadows down. I was never the thief, still I paid for every unseen bruise. Night rain tapped out all our missed chances. Unreturned calls piled like drifting leaves. I was never the thief. Under that street lamp, your voice cracked slow. I live with shadows you pay. You said those words cut quiet, deep and clean. Love can't bury what it never killed. We stood like strangers in borrowed light, two stories stuck on the same sad page. Days slid past in a dull blur. Your thin smile shook at the edges. I carried your history like wet stone. Too late, I felt myself disappear. I was never the thief, but I broke on what I could not fix. My fault was staying when you were leaving. If I had spoken, I'd still lose you. Some hearts are closed before we arrive. I was never the thief. I let you go before you finish leaving. Blurs the glass in the street. Our old room holds your fading light. Trace that crack across the ceiling. You named it after all your storms. You held your past like cold glass shaking. I tried to catch each shine in silence. I loved you enough to carry your ghost. Sat in quiet room with trembling breath, saying sorry for wars I never touched. Your photographs aching in my bare hands. I loved you enough to carry your ghosts. You spoke of doors that never opened, unreturned calls, a lover who vanished. Every word carved distance in our bed. Your wounds drew maps across my chest. You held your past like cold glass shaking. I tried to hold you, lost myself slowly. I loved you enough to carry your ghost. Your night rain stories filled our small walls. My fault, I thought love could outweigh shadows, but your old hurt sat between our breasts. I loved you enough to carry your ghost. The quiet broke. You called me distant. Your voice shook like glass on stone. I watched you leave through that empty doorway. The soft door clicked louder than any scream. Love is a weight, not just a word. I stood there holding what you dropped. Now the room keeps only my breath, fading like crawl slow across your side. I see how your fears wore through me. I was the harbor that sank with you. I loved you enough to carry your ghosts, even when they were never mine to hold. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? If I had broken, dropped your fragile past, cold hands reach out when you return. I loved you enough to carry your ghost. We stand in the dark, learning to breathe apart together. Night rain taps on the thin glass, fading light leaks through quiet rooms. You stare past me toward the door, my cold hand fold around photographs. Your eyes say more than your tired mouth can. I keep digging up ghosts you never knew. I loved you enough to let you go, but my ghost kept calling your name. every word cut. In my place, our trembling breath broke in the dark. I loved you enough to let you go. You said my hurt was not your fault. Still I laid my storms on you. Unreturned calls from years I never healed. Made you pay for wounds you never opened. Your eyes said stay, your shoulders turned away. I kept guarding old scars instead of you. I loved you enough to let you go, but my ghost still sleep in my voice. Each apology laid one more stone. Empty doorways grew between our hearts. I loved you enough to let you go. But I am not who broke you. Your voice shook, but I am the broken. Those words hung like glass in the air. Love dies when memory will not forgive. But I reach for you, my hand too late. Fading like crowns, you're leaving silhouette. You stepped out, night rain took your shape. Stayed, but the world tilted. Photographs shaking in my wet hands. I would have held you longer, not my past. I loved you enough to let you go. Now the silence wears your soft perfume. I waited, you didn't come back home. My fault lives in every trembling breath. If I had spoken with an unchained heart, I loved you enough to let you go. I sit with your absence and mine buried yesterday.
Night rain blurs the tired street signs. Cold hands hide deep in my coat. Empty doorways watch me wait alone. Your name hangs like fading light. Every step near the cafe hurts slower now. I breathe your ghost in the fog glass. I would have held you longer if you had turned from those scars. Photographs shaking in your small suitcase. My trembling breath lost in your silence. I would have held you longer. Came late, eyes on the floor, Old wounds spread out between our cups. You talked to someone I couldn't see. I waited, you didn't come back. Your past filled every quiet in that room. I learned your silence better than your touch. Would have held you longer if you had stepped from that night. Fading light slid off your pale face. My fault, I kept reaching through water. I would have held you longer. You clung to storms that called your name. I drowned slow in waves not mine. You chose the hurt you understood best. Love can't fix ghosts, my cracked truth whispered. I left your history folded on that chair. Walked into streets that never knew us. Dawn found me under a thin sky, trembling breath soft, pockets bare of you. Unreturned calls fade like worn street chalk. Your shadow stays, but I walk past. I would have held you longer, but your past stayed closer than my hands. Quiet rooms still echo what we lost. Too late to trade your ghost for me. I'll leave our story in the night rain. I would have held you longer. I loved you, but I won't live there.